What's your flavor? Tell me what's your flavor?
Hello and welcome to the 19th of August 2010. Now, today I'm going to talk to you about history. More importantly, one of these guys. Now the chances are every single person watching this video will have eaten or consumed one of these. Yes, it's a Kit Kat chocolate bar. Now, how many of you know where the name Kit Kat came from? That's right, none of you. Well, today I'm going to tell you where that name comes from. The Kit Kats were first produced in the 1930s in York in England, and they were designed by someone called James Andrews. Now, James was a very avid bowler, and in the 1930s, it started off in the 1920s, but in the 1930s, there was a certain sport around bowling, or rather technique in bowling, that became very popular. It would be to get two lanes of the bowling alley, and one person would roll two bowling balls down the lanes, and the thing is, if you got a strike on, I think it was the left-hand lane, I was just leaning on my bin and it fell over, if you got a strike down the left-hand lane, it was called a kit. And if you got a strike down the right-hand lane, it was called a cat. And if you got a strike on both of them, it was called, yeah, you guessed it, Kit Kat. And because they were such avid fans of this bowling technique, they called it Kit Kat because the two bars of the Kit Kat represented the two lanes of the bowling. Because they started off with just two bars, they never had four bars. It was only when they were bought out by Round Trees in America in the 1940s, and the Americans demanded more, chocolate for their sugar, because, they're Americans, and they added the four bars, originally rebranding it Kit Kat, but that was then changed a few years later to just Kit Kat, and you can get it in whatever, 4 bars, 2 bars. And now, these days you can get it in all different flavours. There's, when I was doing research for this, I found you can get it in green tea flavour, that's crazy, strawberry flavour, kiwi flavour, so that's pretty awesome. I'm not sure what other news I've got to say. I've got some great content lined up for you guys in the coming days. I've literally got enough content for loads more shows, so I hope you're enjoying it. Bye. Sugar.